Welcome to the Afrocentric Woman, where our mission is to inspire Black women to heal core wounds and embrace a luxurious and abundant lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. Let's talk, sis. Hi, thanks for tuning into the Afrocentric Woman. I want to continue the series on learning how to receive. I will link the video for the first video that I did where I shared with you various childhood scenarios that may be the origin of why you have a difficult time receiving now. So definitely refer to that video. And if there are any, I know there's lots that I didn't mention. I just mentioned the things that came to my mind. So if you can think of other scenarios of things that happened in your childhood that may, anything around receiving, asking, giving, that may make things difficult for you today, please do put that in the comment section on that video. My original plan was to do 2 videos on receiving. I was going to talk about the childhood stuff, and then I was going to jump right into day-to-day things that you could do to become a better receiver. But I think there's going to be 2 more videos that I add before I get there. Is the one that I'm doing right now, and I want to focus on limiting beliefs. Beliefs, core belief systems that you have that may be totally in contrast to what is the life that you want to live today. And then the next video I'm going to do is I'm going to do inner child work with you. So we are going to go back to some of those events that happened in childhood, and I'm going to give you some prompts. And so you can either use a journal or you could, just do dialogue. You could imagine it. The most powerful way to do inner child work is through journal work. So actually writing it down. And so I will go through a couple of those with you and give you some, things that have worked for me that have helped me heal my inner child. And so we'll do that. And then if I don't think of anything else, then we'll go ahead and get into the practical things that you could do today, tomorrow, this week to become a better receiver. All right, so let's deal with limiting beliefs. I will link another video that I did about limiting beliefs because the process is very similar for any limiting belief that you may have about anything, and as it pertains to yourself. These core beliefs that you have, some of them could be limiting. And in this video, we're going to focus on ones around receiving and giving, and these core beliefs that may be limiting you from being a good receiver. So getting nice things and receiving. What prompted me to even want to do these videos is because I've talked to so many Black women who feel very uncomfortable receiving gifts, receiving nice dates, receiving good treatment, with receiving cash. Okay, they have, they may like, oh, that, they may sound good, maybe like some of the rap songs, because a lot of the younger rappers rap about, designer handbags and this and this and that. And, they may sing along to those things, but as it pertains to their real actual life, they don't feel comfortable. I mean, I've just talked to so many Black women who don't feel comfortable receiving. So that is not going to work, because also these same women are very frustrated in dusty relationships, or they've been exploited and just used up, really depleted from a series of dusty relationships, or one or a few long dusty relationships. They don't get anything, they don't go anywhere nice, and here they are single, and they don't require anything, and they don't like asking for anything, they don't like receiving anything. So those 2 situations are oppositional, so they're not congruent. On one hand, You recognize and acknowledge that your relationship was horrible. You did all the work. You cooked, you cleaned, you made most of the money. You were responsible for rearing the children. You're responsible for all the medical for the children. You're responsible for the homework, most of the driving, the home repairs, and you make the most money. And you're the responsible one. And you were the one who always kept a job. And you did all this for your Dusty to still cheat on you and leave you, right? Or cheat on you and act a damn fool and push you out, put it to where you just had no choice but to leave. So you have experience with that. And then at the same time, when you enter back into the dating world, you're basically recreating the same situation for yourself because you haven't learned how to screen out these dusties and through asking, receiving, and having requirements. So it's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath because we're going to get through this. We are going to transform and we're going to become better receivers and we're going to put ourselves in a position to have a healthy relationship with ourselves, number one, with other people, and with people who we choose to date and relate with, right? So let's examine some of these limiting beliefs, and then I think I'll just read them all out, the ones that came to my mind. And then after I read them out, I'm going to ask some questions about these. I'm going to ask some questions about these limiting beliefs in which we would be able to either, kind of come up with new uh, core belief systems to cultivate within yourself, and to some extent affirmations. All right, so let's do it. All right, so here are the beliefs. Being strong and independent are the only things that people like and respect about me. If I accept help, I will not be in control. Or, these are like variations of the same thing. People who give me gifts or help seek to control me. Or, if I pay, do, provide everything, I am safe/in control. I always have to be in control. I feel best when I'm in control. It is not safe for me to relinquish any control. If I accept help or gifts, I am indebting myself to the gifter. I have to work really, really hard to receive nice things. I don't deserve nice things. Receiving nice things is for other women, but not for me. It is noble to sacrifice and to go without. It is honorable to sacrifice and to go without. I show my love through denying help. I am seen as valuable through not requiring anything. Another variation of that is not requiring anything of those who I love is valuable to them. Other people are not capable of managing their own resources, so I must deny what they want to give me. I am not good at receiving gifts or help. Receiving gifts makes me feel awkward. I don't know how to receive. I am afraid to ask. If I ask for help, people won't respect me. The best part about being me is my strength and resilience. I am strong and self-reliant. I can't depend on anyone else. People always let me down. People always have a hidden negative agenda when they want to give me something. I can only rely on myself. I am not lovable. I am the friend that everyone relies on. My most valuable attributes are my independence, strength, and self-reliance. Okay, so now that I have shared with you some examples of limiting beliefs around receiving, giving, asking for help, receiving nice things, receiving nice treatment. Now I'm going to share some questions with you that you can use to challenge these limiting beliefs. The first one is this really true? How is this belief serving me? Is this belief helping cultivate the life I desire? Can I replace this belief with something more helpful? How can I shift towards a more helpful belief? So let's run through one of these. Let's run through a few of these and um, ask these questions, right? Okay, if I accept help, I will not be in control. Is this really true? Maybe it's not true. Maybe I can still be in control and still receive help. And furthermore, why do I feel like I always have to be in control? Do I feel like I have to be in control to be safe? Is there ever a time where I wasn't in control and safety was an issue? Is that true for me today? Where am I today with this? And how could not getting help possibly be keeping me stagnated? All those worth inquiring about. Let's try the one. People always let me down. Is that really true? No, that's not all the way true. Sometimes people let me down, but not always. And maybe it makes sense to trust people a little bit at a time and see where things can go. How is this belief serving me? Well, if I think that people always let me down, then I don't ask for the help that I need because I'm scared. When I believe that people always let me down, when someone offers me help, I'll just deny it because I just don't believe in them. Can I replace this belief with something more helpful? Maybe something more helpful than people always let me down is that people can be helpful, and that some people who have proven themselves to me over time to be reliable, I can depend on them. Maybe when I meet a new person, I could just give a little bit of trust and allow that trust to grow over time. How can I shift towards a more helpful belief? Well, I think I could shift myself towards believing that some people are reliable, or that people who demonstrate that they're reliable, then I can depend on them. So that's us going through a couple of these beliefs. Another one here: I am not good at receiving gifts or help. Is that really true? Well, good's relative. I mean, I guess I just don't feel like I'm good, but I wouldn't say I'm definitively not good at it. How is this belief serving me? I bet you I might be blocking things that people want to give me because I feel like I'm not good at it. So I'm pretty sure there may be opportunities that I'm missing out on. It may be things that, I don't even go after, or I don't position myself into a place to receive because I feel like I'm not good at it. Is this belief helping to cultivate the life I desire? I don't think this belief is cultivating, because I see my friends with nice things, or I looked in magazines, or I looked online, I saw nice things. I think it would be really cool to get taken out on a nice date. I really like the idea of a man giving me something when it's not my birthday or Christmas, or I think that would be nice. And so I know that that's the life I see myself having. So me saying that I am not good at receiving gifts or help, that is not serving the life that I want to live. Can I replace this belief with something more helpful? I can. I think that I can replace it with I'm getting better at receiving gifts every day. I imagine myself feeling good with gifts. I imagine myself getting good at receiving gifts. I visualize myself at peace receiving gifts and help. Every day, I'm getting better at receiving gifts. I feel my ability to receive gifts and being good at it, growing every day. Those beliefs serve me better with where I see my life going. And so, with that last limiting core belief, I sort of got more into the affirmations. So, these are things that you could do. You could create affirmations after you pick apart the. So, after you identify the limiting beliefs and you start to probe with the questions, the question might lead to a question, and you get down to it, and then you decide what would be more beneficial, what would be more helpful belief. That's when you can start writing your affirmations. Maybe I could do another video specifically on affirmations, but just to give you a general overview of what you're going to focus on. Affirmations should feel true to you. They should feel attainable but aspirational. So, for example, when I shared the limiting belief of I am not good at receiving gifts or help. So something that may be a bit far-fetched is I am the best gift receiver in the world. You see that there's a huge difference between feeling like I am not good at receiving gifts to I am the best receiver of gifts in the world. I am so receptive. I'm the most receptive person ever in life. And I just feel like that might be a little bit harder to sink into your subconscious because it's so far-fetched. So what you could do is break it down to the next logical step as an affirmation of every day I'm getting better at receiving gifts. You know, my ability to receive gifts is growing daily, or it's incrementally growing, or it's growing bit by bit. I'm expanding in the areas of receiving, and I do visualize myself being better at receiving, being a good receiver soon. So those are the things that you could do to kind of like make your affirmations, and you always want to keep it positive. So you don't want to say something like, you don't want to make your affirmation, I no longer deny help, because that's negative. You want to say, I welcome helpful people into my life, and I'm attracting, let's just focus on men. I'm attracting men who like to do nice things for me. I'm attracting a special man in my life that likes to give me nice things. I'm attracting a man into my life that will take me on wonderful, luxurious dates. So those are sort of like your interim steps. They're much more they're easier to wrap your mind around. They're easier to sink into your subconscious because it's all about the process. It's all about the journey. And that's what we're focusing on in terms of self-development. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I wanted to share this video about limiting beliefs and the limiting beliefs that could be keeping you from being the feminine receptive woman that you are destined to be. If anything stood out to you, if you'd like to share comments about beliefs, maybe something I've left out or something that resonated with you, I would love to read your comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sharing your time and attention with the Afrocentric Woman. Special gratitude to our subscribers. If you'd like to stay connected with this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you like this content, please hit the like button. If you have any comments or thoughts about the content shared, please drop down into the comment section and let us know. Remember, you are worthy, you are enough, you are unique, and you are lovable. And I appreciate you.